Welcome to Food News. I'm Juliet Litman.
And I'm Devon Jacoby.
Give us a call.
Yeah.
We want to hear from you. Give us a call at 850-STEW-136. I think I could have said it without looking at the rundown, but I did look at the rundown.
You're doing a great job,
Just
timekeeper.
to be clear. Thank you so much. Let's get into today's stories. We're actually starting with something that I wanted to share with the audience. You know, we take our role here as food news aggregators really seriously. And we have a new beat. We will be watching this space. We kind of have.
Yes.
And I realized we're really invested in what people are willing to wait online for. And that is, you know, just something that we'll be continuing to cover. You can count on us for that. And today we are talking about the people who were waiting in line for a new, very expensive grocery store here in New York, if you can even call it that. It is called Meadow Lane. Had you heard of Meadow Lane before?
No, I had not.
We are so old because I had not either. And then I started as I was reading about it. And
I did some extra research on this too. I'm in on this topic.
This topic or this guy, so Meadow Lane is a grocery store that is opened by a TikTok sort of star. I don't know if I would call him a star. He's got 130,000 plus followers on TikTok. I don't think that's that many for comparative. I have 0, so no shade. But anyway, his name is Sammy Newstorf. He goes by Brokeback Contessa, and he's been chronicling his long journey to opening the store. It finally opened, and people waited online for a long time to get in. And I looked at pictures, haven't been. I would say the shelves look pretty sparse.
Yes, it's really trying to create a luxury environment.
It is direct inspo is the Hamptons. Meadow Lane is a reference to an area.
Yes, and it's being called the Erewhon of New York. And Erewhon is a very famous, expensive Los Angeles wellness grocery store.
I don't think that is correct, though.
I don't think so either. But it said it right there in the title.
Well, that's one person made that up from the Independent, essentially. I don't think, but Erewhon actually is a grocery store. From the photos I've seen, these are not packed shelves. This is a farm country store that you might get in the Hamptons or in Brentwood in LA that he's made bigger in New York.
But there's also in this, they actually they quote a psychologist who talks about the psychology of scarcity and how they're creating this and how they've only got so much of it. They have to close early and you have to wait in line. And that's sort of part of the promotion, intentional or not, because it certainly feels a little unintentional at this point. But he's been chronicling.
Some things have gone wrong.
Yeah, he's been chronicling the sort of the creation of this store. But it feels like if there was so much buildup that the opening wouldn't be this sort of soft launch where you're only open for 3 hours and you can't feed everybody.
Well, I thought that's a real TikTok story. It's all doing it all for the video.
Yes.
And so they do have a lot of mag. I meant to say swag and merch, and I said mag instead. It's I guess the branding is really strong because I was reading about it in Vogue where they went to visit it because this is very close to our office and Vogue is also nearby. And the people who went to visit from Vogue said they were stopped on the street. People were like, "How'd you get that stuff?" So it's this is really not for us is what I would say.
No.
This is for I just got paid. I'm going to spend all my money at the store.
At this store, yes.
Yeah.
But it really made me think on a higher level about this because I think that it's very easy to fall into this trap of I hate this place. I would never spend $65 for olive oil.
Sure.
Who on earth would do that? This is for assholes by assholes, right? Which is how people generally feel about Erewhon. Erewhon is poo-pooed all over Los Angeles, but the smoothies are good and it's it's expensive, but it's nice. And my question to you is this, is I looked at this at first and I wanted to sort of hate on it. And then I was people don't get up in arms that Chanel is charging $300 for a t-shirt. Well, it's a luxury experience.
I just don't think this is the same thing though. I think that trying to sell olive oil versus a t-shirt, is different, but I'm not mad about this because I don't think it's a grocery store. I think it's creating Disneyland. I think it's creating an activation to be photographed. It's the Museum of Ice Cream for people who are 28, basically.
It feels like a pop-up.
Yeah, exactly. It's a place to go to take pictures, buy something that's overpriced the way that you do at Disney World or any museum gift shop and carry on. And it's sort of a status type of thing of yeah, I went here, I got this, I have the hat. It's very similar to when people wear that Amber Lane hat for that farm store in the Hamptons that people wear the hats of. It's exactly the same thing. And so
have you seen the Siegelman Stables hats everywhere?
I haven't, but I don't live on the Upper East Side.
It makes me crazy. No, this is like all over the nation.
No, I haven't
It's
seen it.
some sort of horse stable hat that's like, it's hot right now, and like
Yeah.
NBA players wear it.
I'm
It's
looking
all
it
over
up.
the place. I'm just like, where is this horse stables, and how are they so good at branding? You know what I mean?
Wow.
Like,
Oh,
it's
interesting.
all over the place.
I'm looking at it right now. Well, I would say I live in a pretty uncool neighborhood, and I'm quite happy about that. This is a Siegelman Stable is a $150 hat that you could be seeing everywhere.
Yeah, it's wild.
You are seeing it everywhere.
But my point to this is like, I'm not mad at this existing for existing. And I don't think it represents some sort of like downturn in our society and our values. Like, I'm like, whatever. It's an expensive pop-up grocery store. Cool.
I'm actually surprised you're taking it so seriously. Like, you're like, should I be mad about this? I'm just like, yeah, this is a TikTok thing. Like, this is just like an extension of TikTok.
Yeah, I guess. But like, it because it gets into a bigger thing with like the Erewhon, my experience with Erewhon and like how everyone hates on Erewhon, and actually going to Erewhon and being like, this is kind of nice in here.
You're a smoothie guy. So you're like, yeah, this is filling a need for me. A nice place to spend time as I order a smoothie. So I understand that it fits for you. But I get it. Like, you know, Whole Foods actually like is cheaper than it used to be, but I've always liked Whole Foods.
Whole Foods is good. The another thing about this is not all the prices are crazy. Of course, people are going to put the $65 olive oil in the headline, but like they've got salads for like $15 and like chicken nuggets or whatever. What are these nuggets? I've never seen like a luxury chicken nugget before.
This is another thing, is I feel like this guy, like I've seen Brokeback Contessa like over TikTok and Instagram before. Like he's been like chronicling his quest of making like the perfect chicken salad and the perfect chicken nugget. So this is again the extension of someone's like TikTok
thing. And this is a venture capitalist.
He's not
pivoted. That's what it said.
He's a rich kid. He's a 28-year-old rich kid whose family started a pharmaceutical supply company. They're like,
and now he's just like, I'm a chicken salad guy.
Yes, and he's like, and I'm like, okay, fine.
That's another thing. It's like there was this like then there's this backlash about him being like a nepo baby or whatever.
Not a nepo baby,
not
just
a
rich
nepo
kid.
Baby. He's rich. That's the thing. He's like, but then like in the thing, in his response, like he points out, I'm not a nepo baby because my family isn't in the grocery world. But of course, life is easier when your family's worth $1.6 billion.
Yeah.
Like everything is easier.
Born on third base.
I agree with a lot of what Notorious B.I.G. preaches, but not more money, less problems. Not more money, more problems. To the Wallace family, I'd like to apologize. I love you, Biggie, but no, more money, less problems. And it's just like, it's easy to open a luxury grocery store when your parents are worth $1.6 billion.
Yeah, there's no stakes here.
There's a safety net.
If it doesn't work out, moving on.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Moving back to Meadow Lane in the Hamptons.
Totally. So, I really said this before, not to quote myself, but I feel like the best comp for what this is the Museum of Ice Cream, but like for 28-year-olds. The Museum of Ice Cream is not a museum. It's a place to go and take pictures and like spend money.
Yes.
It's like
it is not a museum.
Yeah.
It is an Instagram pop-up. There's a lot of these. Like sometimes we talked about that one restaurant where it's like a lot of things are created for
Arizona,
pictures.
Flowers. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
A lot of them.
And this guy has taken his TikTok persona and turned it into like, you can basically experience him and his content.
And you know, if the merch takes off like Siegelman Stables, next thing you know, you've got like a clothing brand.
Yeah, totally.
Are we going to go to this place and have the chicken nuggets?
For sure. Because
absolutely,
people were saying they were undercooked. But you know what? I've actually been to this restaurant in DC when it like the first week it opened. I think I've talked about this before. They served us like raw fried chicken. So we got like all this free shit on the menu. I think it's kind of hard to make a fried chicken dish at scale like over and over again. So maybe they just needed time to master it with the chicken nuggets. And we got to try the chicken salad because he was posting about it like as part of this multi-year quest.
I think chicken salad underappreciated. I like chicken salad.
You know where they have really good chicken salad if you're coming to New York? Daily Provisions. It's really good. Love the Daily Provisions chicken salad.
And there's a lot of different types of chicken salad too.
Really wide variants.
Yes.
You mentioned Erewhon. Before we move on from Erewhon, there was, I think, you know, as a smoothie guy, you probably know there was the Hailey Bieber smoothie at Erewhon. It is no longer the Hailey Bieber smoothie. It is now just the strawberry glaze smoothie. Same thing. No longer has her name. Mm-hmm. Her contract expired. Yeah,
the headline in the article said like, and we know what happened. I was like, oh, drama. And then it was just like, oh, the contract expired.
So who do you think benefited more from the Hailey Bieber smoothie? Hailey Bieber or Erewhon?
A couple things. I think Erewhon. But secondly, I do need like a quick flash Cliff Notes why is Hailey Bieber all in my face all the time, always? I feel like the last 18 months, she is just omnipresent everywhere. She's a Baldwin, right?
Yes, she was Hailey Baldwin.
Is she Hilaria's Baldwin's daughter?
No, she's Stephen Baldwin's daughter.
Oh, Stephen Baldwin.
Yes.
I like him. He's the one from the Kaiser Soze movie.
Usual Suspects.
Usual Suspects, yeah.
Hailey Bieber is very pretty.
Yes, I agree.
I think that's one of the first reasons she was famous. Very pretty. Second reason is she's been with Justin Bieber a long time. She's very close friends with Kendall Jenner and I think the Hadids as well.
Okay.
And so she's like in that mix. And then in the last like few years, and this is also where the smoothie comes into play, believe it or not. She started a makeup company called Rhode.
Right, I see it. Because I go to Sephora all the time now because of my daughters. But
so Rhode was purchased last year. Like Rhode is successful.
Is it also the athletic wear Rhode?
No, that's Rude with a U.
Okay.
This is Rhode with an O.
Okay.
And so she had the strawberry. And so like the marketing also around Rhode is really good. And it's like jelly donut lipstick. Like it's a lot of sort of like glossy stuff. And so there was like there's like the strawberry glaze. Like she does like lip glazes and like skin glazes. So it's now the strawberry glaze smoothie. So it's sort of like there's a nod to what she was doing or like, what she does, but she's no longer officially involved. I would say that's.
And I've seen, she goes YSL, right?
One other piece of information on her.
Mm-hmm.
She like publicly feuds, like kind of like snagging each other with Selena Gomez, who is mega, mega famous. And that's also kind of over Justin Bieber. And so, yes, that's the Hailey Bieber explanation.
Selena Gomez, terrible actress. Only Murders in the Building. Season 1, great, but she cannot act.
Well, she doesn't have any like vocal variants. Just very monotone.
She mumbles through everything. Yeah, she just doesn't act. I'm like, how is this? The show's good though. I do like the show.
I watched seasons 1 and 2. I think that's enough for me.
That's what I watched too. Yeah. I was like, I'm good here.
This is good. Yeah, I grew up like exactly where the show is filmed. Like that block is 2 blocks away from where I grew up. So it's hyper local for me. I agree with you. Erewhon benefited because even though they're no longer paying Hailey Bieber for the Hailey Bieber smoothie, everyone will continue to call the strawberry glaze smoothie the Hailey Bieber smoothie. And I actually feel like Hailey Bieber kind of getting screwed here.
That's how I feel too.
Like she should now get a piece of Erewhon.
Yes, no, or a piece of the smoothies or something because it does feel like
she gets like 10% of all smoothie proceeds.
Because what if this contract was for 6 months? You know what I mean? And you sign a 6 months deal to be a smoothie ambassador. That's not like that number can't be that high, even if you're Hailey Bieber. And then all of a sudden it blows up and now it's still known as the Hailey Bieber smoothie. It's just not called the Hailey Bieber smoothie.
Exactly.
And you get no money.
I know. She's kind of getting screwed here.
Or needs a better agent.
I guess. Or I guess good job, everyone. They really made that successful.
Yeah, I think she's okay regardless.
I agree. Okay, moving on. Away from luxury goods and luxury grocery stores. On
luxury people.
Luxury people. Let's talk about this new mint that you can take that could help you with your alcohol addiction. It's called Clutch with a C. My first thought, cannot believe that wasn't trademarked. I was like, that name's available? Are you joking? Okay. Fine. It is.
I don't know how trademarks work because I've always wanted that.
It's the first mint designed to reduce alcohol cravings and curb heavy drinking. And it's a mint that you put under your tongue. So it goes straight into your bloodstream. Doesn't like have to go through your digestive tract or anything like that. And so as a result, it like sends like, transmits a message to your brain saying, you don't want to have alcohol.
Well, it's not just that. What it does is it's got this ingredient called naltrexone, right?
Yep.
And what that does is decreases the urge for alcohol by blocking opioid receptors in the brain, which reduces the dopamine reward effect for people get from drinking. So, I drink more than you, but there's nothing better than like playing basketball outside in the summer and then going to like this corner store and having like a cold Heineken.
That sounds awful.
And like that dopamine hit, like that reward is the good part. Or just like after a hard day's work, like a cold beer, you know what I mean? Or an airport beer, right? Those like really good drinks. And this takes away the fun.
This is similar to, we've talked about it before, this is similar to how GLP-1s work, where they send like a message to your brain saying you don't actually want food and alcohol. So I feel like we'll just be seeing more and more of these products.
Yes. And this is also interesting because alcoholism is obviously very serious, but it's sort of like a casual way of going about it, where it's like you put one of these under your tongue if you're going to go have a night out and you will drink less. Or there's also have like a daily dosage where you take it every day to sort of like curb your drinking. It's not cheap.
No.
Oral Health is what does it. So you have to sign up for an online consultation, which is $50. And then it is, I think 3 months is about $300.
Right.
That's expensive.
Big time.
$100 a month.
All of this stuff that's like, yeah, we'll change your brain activity. It's like, well, it's not cheap to do that.
It's also changing my wallet activity.
Yeah, exactly. Anyway, now you know about it. Let's move on. Okay, we're moving on to a woman named Abigail Griffith. Abigail Griffith is allergic to nightshades, which is vegetables including tomatoes, eggplants, peppers, white potatoes, and certain spices. Very restrictive.
Yes.
Tough. So she learned about this relatively recently. She's in her early 30s, or she's 29, excuse me. And she found out like somewhat recently after having like a lot of allergic reactions. She mostly cooks at home, but then she posted a video of herself while she was traveling where she's about to put a food into her mouth. And she says, in the quote of, in the video, it says, I'm about to have an allergic reaction.
Mid-bite.
And she basically, though, is like, literally dining out on the fact she knows she's allergic to certain food, but like it all does like make her sick. It doesn't like give her like anaphylaxis. So she's just like making content out of the fact that she has an allergy.
Juliet, I see the look in your eye. Let's get to the heart of the issue.
Okay.
Why is this news? Why is this on the rundown? What? So some girl took a bite of food and figured out she was allergic to it. Like what? How is this like a national story?
Because
it's because she works in social media and she's marketing herself.
Yeah, aren't we all?
Fair point. That's not going to make me like the story anymore. It's just a girl eating a food and having, I think I'm allergic to this. And then the video ends immediately.
Are you watching Secret Lives of Mormon Wives?
I believe in the show.
Okay, you're a supporter.
I'm not caught up.
Not a supporter.
I've
You're
seen
supporter,
the
but not a viewer.
stuff. Mom Talk. I watched last season.
It reminded me of Whitney, who is like such like an interesting character. Whitney was like a pariah for Mom Talk in season 1 and like on the internet because she made a video of herself dancing in front of her baby in the hospital when he had RSV. And I feel like it's like similar. It's like exploiting like a medical condition to jump on like a social media trend and like just like find viral fame. So this is just like what people do.
I don't know. I was just like this. I don't understand how this has any sort of relevance on a national scale at all.
I think
it's not even entertaining.
I think, well, you have the power to take things out of the rundown. Number one.
No, but first of all, that is not true, and you know that.
Yes, it is.
I made gentle suggestions from time to time about the rundown items, but I do not feel like I have the power to change the rundown.
Okay, well, you do. I actually something that's more insulting though to say next. I think that you like don't understand TikTok and need to like use it more.
Move on to the next fucking story.
Okay, the next story is something right up your alley. It's a heist.
So the alley in question that this is up is on High Street in Scott's. And the article, I feel bad for it. I love the names they have for the detective constable, whatever. It makes it sound so official. Can you read it? It's like Detective Constable George Stevenson.
I watch a lot of British police shows, and they always it's like DCI or whatever. It's like very hard to know what the hierarchy is because there's so many words involved.
What does constable mean? Like I don't understand it as a word.
Yeah, it's like
official.
It's just a level of, officer in the UK.
So this guy, poor guy, the article consisted of a Google image of the corner that this was on. And he's basically, the only quote is, if you have any dash cam footage or CCTV footage or any information about this, please reach out to us because we are at dead ends.
We have nothing.
He's got nothing. That constable has got nothing.
This is honestly the basis of a great TV show. Like we could just start from here. And it's like a detective constable who sucks and then finds like a random person in the streets of Scotland who can help them. And it's like this is actually, there's a show on ABC called High Potential. This is sort of a similar conceit of like professional law enforcement and like a random person with information.
Who's actually good at it.
And then, then they work together. Yeah, exactly.
Sort of like a Serrano de Bergerac of law enforcement.
So if you know anything about this 90,000 pounds of alcohol, hit them up.
They didn't even mention the brand of whiskey that was stolen. Like there's no information in this thing whatsoever. This poor constable guy. But also they did say this. Okay. The trailer had been parked within a secure premises and contained high-value whiskey and liquors. 2 words for you before we move on, Juliet.
What's that?
Inside job.
Whew, you're right. Okay, we will move on. This is another story right up your alley.
Mm-hmm.
Have you ever been to China?
Yes.
You have?
I have.
Well, you go to the soup store in Guangzhou, which Nike has opened.
Store. So the algorithm pushed this to me, and I guess I can change the rundown because I sent it to the text chat, and it made it onto the rundown. I was pretty surprised. But this is not a store. First of all, the image is amazing because
It's
the
cool.
soup spoon is a Nike swoosh.
It's a swoosh.
So what this is on Ursha Island, it's a very popular running spot. So Nike, in collaboration with a sprinter named Su Bingtian, I don't know if I'm saying the name right, I'm sorry to Su, it's basically a marketing ploy where if you run 3 kilometers or more, they give you free recovery soup.
That's pretty awesome.
I love it. I love this so much. It's a very popular running spot. So imagine like Central Park Loop or something. And if you can if you like run the whole loop, guess what? We've got a pop-up soup spot for you. And I love soup, Jacoby on soup at TikTok, which apparently don't understand and never use, is like I never thought of a recovery soup. Like a Gatorade of soup is fucking awesome.
Oh, that is interesting.
Right?
Yeah. Is that your next business? Your first business?
No.
No, it's not.
No, it's not.
Okay.
It's not.
It's out there for someone.
Yes, anyone else?
Okay.
Anyone else?
All right, let's get into today's taste test. Okie dokie. Today's taste test, Thanksgiving themed because what's next week? Thanksgiving. Snuck up real fast.
No, I think it actually was pretty slow. It's kind of later in the month than normal.
Maybe this is just because I took a long time off and now I'm back to work. The last 2 months have just flown by for me. 3 months. So anyway. Okay. Anyway, today's taste test is provided by producer Mike, and it is apple pie.
No.
Mac and cheese.
Yes, it is Kraft Mac and Cheese, which is most important. I love Kraft Mac
Me
and
too,
Cheese.
I love
it's a
it.
staple of my diet. I don't care what's
I'm dreading when Mike gets into it because I want to eat it all the time.
I love Kraft Mac and
Me too.
Cheese.
It's
I
delicious.
absolutely love
Perfect
it.
food.
And I make a really good batch. I've been working
I've had
on
it.
for
It is very
years.
good.
Yes. You've had my Kraft Mac and Cheese?
Yeah, when you guys came to Cape Cod, you made mac and cheese for the girls.
Oh,
yeah.
Good. All right. So here we have apple pie with other natural flavor, Kraft Mac and Cheese. Going into this, how do you feel?
Nervous.
Nervous.
I don't think it's going to be good. Like, is it going to have like a cinnamony taste or something like that?
It doesn't seem like something I would naturally put together. No.
Okay. Here's the problem. It's not salty enough. They've like muted all the good cheese flavor.
Yes.
And it just tastes like really watered down apple
Apple
product.
pie. Yes, that's what it does. That's what it tastes like. It tastes like
Oh, I actually feel sick from it. I need some water.
it's not good because it isn't. I want Kraft Mac and Cheese with a hint of other flavors, not Kraft Mac and Cheese that tastes like something else completely different.
For some reason, this repulses me.
Wow.
I really don't like it.
We've had all kinds of terrible things on this show, and you've never really reacted like this.
Something about it like really made me sick. I think also it's two things. Like, why would you want your mac and cheese to be sweet? Like, it's a savory experience.
Do you know what went into my head when I ate this?
What?
Like
I started thinking of the McDonald's apple pie.
I started thinking of an apple fritter. You know what I mean? Those like long apple fritter things that we used to get when we were kids.
Love those.
Those are pretty good. But yes, the McDonald's apple pie also came to mind for me as well.
I found that truly revolting. Like, my stomach kind of hurts already. Like, mentally, I'm repulsed.
Kraft, we love you. Kraft Mac and Cheese in particular, we love you.
You've given me the ick today.
Wow.
It ain't for me.
Let's move on.
All right. Personal food news time.
You always go first.
I always go first. I think I told you I've been trying to cook at home a lot more.
Mm-hmm.
So I had a packet of taco seasoning. Oh, yeah. And I was like, when's this taco seasoning from? I'm like, oh, how delightful to find this. How long has it been in my home?
Sealed?
It was sealed.
Okay.
It was about 1 year expired per the stamp on this packet of spices. I used it anyway.
Of course you did.
Okay. Just wanted to make sure.
Of course. It could be 5 years expired. It's taco seasoning.
I know. I was just sort of like, why does taco seasoning even have an expiration date?
A lot of the times, I asked my doctor friends about this because like Excedrin or whatever expires.
With medicine, it gets like less effective.
Not just that, but they're like, they actually don't want to run the test for that long.
Oh.
You see what I'm saying?
Interesting.
They're like, maybe it lasts for 20 years.
We
but when
don't
they
know.
have the product, they're not just going to like wait 20 years before it goes to market.
Oh my God, that's crazy.
Right?
I hadn't
Think
even thought
about that.
about
It makes sense when you think about
That's
it.
way more interesting.
And I feel like the taco seasoning might be like that too. But I'm glad you brought up taco seasoning because it is controversial around my home the past year.
Oh, interesting.
I've always grown up with taco nights, taco seasoning, packet, the whole thing.
Sure.
We all know it. That's just how I make taco meat. And my wife has recently said that is disgusting and it's processed and it's bad. And she like mixes the spices herself and makes her own version of taco meat.
I recently watched a cooking video that was like, you can make your own spice mix. And I was like, do I want to?
It tastes nothing like taco seasoning. And the consistency, they put like, cornstarchy stuff in there to make that like sort of thickening agent. Yeah. It's just not the same experience.
So you're saying you miss the taco packet?
No, because I'm in charge of taco night at the house. Because it's one of the few things that I can actually cook and execute really well.
Sure.
So like that's
I think it sounds like you can do a few things. Last week you were talking about making steak.
Oh, I make a lot of stuff, but like uncomplicated things.
What's wrong with that?
It's delicious.
As a home cook, I think that sounds great.
Yeah.
Okay, so you support me using the expired taco packet.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I was just like, what's the worst that could happen here? Is it turn poisonous after 12 months? I don't think so.
Did you give it an open and like a look over and a sniff?
No, not really. I just was like, I'm going for it. Sometimes I do this where I'm just like, I think I'll just eat it. And then I do eat it. And then I have doubts after I've already consumed it. Like, side note, I may have told this story before. One time in college, I like got these pot stickers from this place called Noodles & Co., which is really good. It's in the Midwest. And it was like a long walk to get the noodles and like bring them back to my dorm. And so then I microwaved them in like the plastic container it came in. The plastic container kind of melted in the microwave. And I was like, fuck, what am I going to do? And I ate the dumplings anyway. And then like a half an hour later, I was like, did I just poison myself? Am I going to be sick? Like, is this toxic? And so at 19 years old, I called Illinois Poison Control.
My God.
I looked up the number and I called Illinois Poison Control. And like I talked to a guy on the phone, don't remember his name.
First of all, saying I don't remember his name is an amazing detail. I don't remember his name. How could you possibly remember his name?
This is like such a vivid memory for me. That's like, 20 years old for whatever reason. And he literally laughed at me. Like this man, he was like, just don't do that again.
This is poison control.
He was like, you might have a stomach ache and don't do it again, but you're fine. But yes. I literally called and I've never forgotten this insanity. Now no one else.
If you're listening.
Yeah.
Call 850.
The number's in my Instagram, 850-Stu-136.
And let us know your version of that story.
If you remember this call from 2005.
Of course.
All right, your turn, Jacoby.
This is a little bit of a food news follow-up and a personal food news. There's a Target in my neighborhood. I spend a lot of time in Target. It's just sort of like what you do. And, you're weaving through the Target to get to the self-checkout. They have lots of soda options for you. And it's not one bank of soda options. They've got multiple of the same bank of soda options. So like you kind of weave through twice and it allows you to buy the same products multiple times, which I always found interesting. And I saw something that we talked about on Food News, which is the holiday Coke flavor.
Sure.
The holiday creamy vanilla.
Yes.
And I said, let me give this a shot. And I was going to go with Coke Heavy, but I went with Coke Zero because that's what I prefer. First sip was kind of like this taste test we just had. It was just overpowering with fake vanilla flavor. It was not a hint of vanilla. It was an overpowering of vanilla.
So that just doesn't sound that good.
It wasn't that good.
Oh, I thought there was going to be like a butt and that, but I liked the aftertaste. There was none of that?
No, there's no part of this that is interesting. But when I was on the train on the way here thinking of my personal food news, this had me thinking about those, I think they're called freestyle soda machines at movies. I love this concept, but I hate the execution.
It's never that good. I've turned on fountain soda because of the inconsistency. I'm just like, you never know if it's actually going to be good or not.
Oh, it's always good. I love fountain soda.
I don't like it.
But the freestyle, let's say you push Sprite and it gives you all the flavor options, you get the exact same flavor options with Coke because they just mix in a little flavor syrup.
Yeah, exactly.
So for me, it's like, this is not a crafted flavor balance by the people at the soda place.
Coke.
It is not.
Not an Italian soda.
It is not. It is just goop. And like if you get a cherry Coke, you can see the red goop. It's just like, this is not.
Gross.
Yeah.
Mallory Rubin, our colleague and friend, she posted on her Instagram that she tasted the vanilla Coke and she really liked it.
Oh, I did not.
So we might need her to call in for a future episode to weigh in further.
If you need the number, just go to Juliet's Instagram.
Exactly.
It's right there in the bio.
Exactly.
I'm going to put it in my bio, and then we'll be like, and I'm going to put in the message that you got it from my bio, and we'll have a contest.
Okay, let's get into today's listener food news.
Hi, Juliet and Jacoby. My name is Lauren. I'm a loyal listener of Food News and Jam Session. I love the pod, and after listening this week, I feel compelled to share with you that urine is definitely not sterile. Please don't consume urine. Trust me, I'm a doctor, and trust me, I hate how pompous that sounds. I assume and hope that the European Space Agency is making a lot of adjustments to any urine collected before it comes in contact with anything meant to be consumed. Okay, now on to my question. In light of some recent dreary fall weather and the need to make some space in my refrigerator, I recently had a bowl of leftover chicken tortilla soup for breakfast and found the experience very enjoyable.
Oh.
Are there any other soups you'd consider having for breakfast? Or are there any breakfast soups? Great, thanks so much. Bye.
I mean...
Hall of Fame right there. Lauren, thanks for the update. So good.
Yeah, don't drink urine, I guess, is what Lauren had to update us with after she listened to the podcast.
I'm a little embarrassed, but you know what,
Yes.
Lauren, thank you. Loved it. That was amazing.
It was worth it.
Also, Lauren's delivery was so good. Like, Lauren should probably have some kind of on mic role because she's a really good speaker.
She's great.
Yeah, love
She's
Lauren.
Great bedside manner.
Yeah.
If Lauren, she's one of those doctors that'll get your jokes and have a little fun with you, even though you broke your pinky.
Totally. Or something worse. Who knows? I wonder what kind of doctor she is. I'd love to know. All right. Breakfast soup. This is a great question for Jacoby on soup on TikTok. The first thing that came to mind for me, corn chowder. I'd have that for breakfast.
I think that there's something about the chicken tortilla. Chicken tortilla, by the way, is another food product is a huge variance.
Huge variance, I know.
Huge variance.
Is that creamy? Is
I
it
think
blended?
that she had a creamy version because I think a more creamy soup for the morning would be better. I'm the wrong person to ask because I think soup should be available. All options should be available to you at all times.
I think many cuisines agree, around the world. Just sort of Americans don't have soup for breakfast.
Yes, I think soup is an excellent breakfast, but I think something a little heartier, a little creamier, but not like clam chowder, but like corn chowder.
Sure. Yeah, that sounds great. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Something like that, like a nice creamy soup.
My mom makes fruit soups in the summer, like blueberry soup, strawberry soup. That's a really good breakfast.
I have never heard of that in my whole entire life. That's called juice.
No.
That's called a smoothie.
It's buttermilk based. It's really good.
Wait. Your mom makes strawberry soup in the summer? Is it hot?
Blueberry soup. No,
what goes into it?
It's like sugar, buttermilk, water, fruit.
That sounds like a sauce that you put on crepes. That doesn't sound like a soup.
It's a soup. It's really good.
I have to have some.
Okay, I'll ask you.
This has to be a taste test
I'll
this
make
summer.
it and I'll bring it in.
I want hers. I want Betty Jane's.
She will do it. She will for sure do it.
Oh, that'll be great. Do we have to wait for the summer? I guess we do. We don't? Oh,
we don't.
God.
We can do it before.
Before the show, you're like, I don't know what my personal food news should be. We've been doing a food pod for 2 years, and your mom has been making blueberry soup and strawberry soup. I've got a TikTok called Jacoby on soup, and this information has never come to light. How long have we known each other now?
Like 13 years. Postpartum, I had a lot of blueberry soup. My mom just brought it over. I know that the overnight doula was like, what the fuck is in the fridge?
Of course. Of course.
But it was so good.
It sounds like a smoothie.
It's not as thick as a smoothie. It's a soup. It is a soup. I would say it's closer to a yogurt than to a smoothie.
Oh.
But it's a soup.
It's like gazpacho, but not tomatoes, but strawberries.
Yeah, that's a good way of putting it. You'll find out.
I look forward to this.
Okay. I'm not going to tell my mom about this. I'm going to wait for her to listen and have her follow up. So,
oh, wow.
Maybe she can call in.
What if she doesn't listen?
Mom, give us a call at 850-STEW-136.
Or you can get the number off of Juliet's Instagram account.
All right, everybody. Have a great, great, great Thanksgiving. We'll be back next Friday.